Hey guys. I have officially launched a new channel, which is going to be specifically for channels from Spirit, guidance I'm given to do specific readings. I'll utilize like tarot, oracle, runes, the classic gypsy way of things, just regular playing cards, and other forms of divination, just whatever I'm guided to do. So for those of you that are my regular subscribers on my other channel, I'm going to post this video on both channels. But my new channel is Nomadic Gypsy's Tarot. And yeah, go over there, and that's going to be all specific, and then I'm going to keep Savagely Graceful. For those of you finding this on Nomadic Gypsy's Tarot, Savagely Graceful is my other channel, which it'll just be these specific like video blogs and whatnot. I keep hearing the same rune. I'm driving right now. As you can tell, I am your DD. Absolutely. But and I don't know if it's because I'm driving right now, but I think it's perfect. I keep seeing the ride home rune, which is all about the journey, and it is protection for smooth travels on our journeys. And that's what I'm seeing. So if you're finding this message, ride home. May you be protected wherever you travel. Also too, right now I'm hearing it's perfect because of this new consciousness that has been really evolving to encompass the masses for some time now, and it's the awakening to our spiritual selves and the recognition of our connection on a conscious level, which is magnificent, because we just had baby Jesus, like most people know, the 25th of December to be a celebration of his birthday. I kind of found it the other year, it was like Christmas, Christ, Mass, Christ consciousness, Mass, awakening of the masses in the Christ consciousness and what Jesus Christ was all about. He wasn't a religious man. And the underlying message that he was sharing, that we need to come back to, and so much that has been lost in translation, is don't ever fear to stand in your truth. Be ready to die for your truth. But nothing, when it comes down to judgment, true judgment, at the end of everything, this is not the conditioning of society and, this is morally right, this is morally wrong, and do. Like, innately, we all know what is right and what is wrong. Innately, we are conscious beings, eternally connected to that consciousness that can never be destroyed. And I just ride home to your journey. Like, Jesus was not about forcing anything on anyone. He wasn't about making people believe something, like, if we're gonna make anyone believe in anything, we should be making each other believe in ourselves and our capabilities and the roles that we play in co-creation. That was God's will, the will of God, free will, the right to choose, to decide. That is true religion, that, to be truly religious, to practice that idea of believing, like, don't just believe everything you hear and maybe only half of what you see, right? It all boils down to the personal experience, and that is what connection to spirit is all about. And it is open. It is not, there's nothing rigid about it. There's, like, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe in me, like, I will believe in myself. I will trust my connection to spirit. And I would love to give and share that with every single one of you. Your right to believe in what makes sense for you, to have that connection to God in whatever way, shape, or form that is. Because it's a fact, like God's will. Do unto others as you would have do unto you. Treat others the way they want to be treated. Therefore, in reciprocation, they're going to treat you the way you want to be treated. Right? It's respect. It's giving what we want back and only putting down what we're willing to pick up. So you take any one single individual, like, do you want to be forced to do something that you are not okay with? Nobody wants that. So why force anybody anything? It's like live and let live, live and let be. And that is the awakening in this consciousness that is happening on such a massive scale than ever before. And I am so proud of all of us, like, regardless of some of the tragedies that have happened in your life, it's when we're able to peel back each and every one of those layers and actually see whatever lesson, whatever message is trying to get through. Like, as a Libra, I am all about justice. I am all about what I believe to be right, and I believe what's right is to treat each other with respect. One law, one law, respect. It doesn't matter who your God is to me. You are free to experience that. I am happy and I respect your connection in the way that you have found it. And that's all I ask for in return. It's just the same respect. And that is ultimately what Christ consciousness is all about. And it's so crazy, like, hearing myself use these words, stuff that used to, like, shut me down. Like, I didn't have belief in anything to do with anything, like, religious for a long time, even though I was, like, baptized, communed, confirmed, all this stuff. Like, there was a lot of stuff coming through that wasn't for me. And so I started waking up and realizing, and then developing and growing deeper in my connection to spirit and the spiritual experience, which is all encompassing. Spirituality is every religion, every, like, every form of belief, every form of practice that is not harming to any form of life. That is true religion. And to practice that, you are religious, and do it religiously. The practice. Take the words back, take the power back, recognize it for what it is. But yeah, ride home, protection, safe travels to each and every one of us on our journey in life. And from me to you, always with love. I love you. I am in the love consciousness. I am love. It's awesome. It's not an emotion. It's nothing meant to be detrimental. It is a state of consciousness, a state of being. that has allowance and a governing for what is right for every form of life. You know, you look at what's happening in the world and stuff, like it's just time to wake up. Gaia is pissed off. You know, you look at like all the flooding and fires and volcanoes erupting and all that stuff that was said it was going to happen in 2012. Here we are, the mere reflection of it, 2021, and it's happening. And she's basically screaming like, come on guys, you know, this is, and so now from all of this, we're birthing new earth. New earth is fifth dimension. It's not about time, or it's not about, you know, like there are no victims. Everything that happens in our life, we play an active role. That is what consciousness is all about. And the co-creating aspect, new earth, that is birthed from like all of this catastrophe that has happened. You know, it was 11/11 when I just said that. It's recognizing the healing that's coming from it. It's focusing on the positive. And so in looking at the negative and seeing the lessons that come from that, you know, we begin to heal lineages. You know, like Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, Brown Lives Matter, Yellow, like, I don't care. Fucking rainbow out there, man. It's awesome. Because it's ultimately life matters. Life matters. The color of your skin oftentimes is because you've adapted to the climate, or genetically it has carried forth. What's your vibration like? What is your state of being? What is your state of consciousness? That is what this is all about. And we are so blessed to have the gift of life. And all I hope is that I can give each and every single one that hope and that recognition of the truth of what is. You know, I have like awesome ideas I keep thinking about. You know, it's like the whole like running low on food or whatever, shit like that. Fuck, we should have greenhouse, like communal greenhouses, like one in every 5 or 10 families or houses. Like, we should all be contributing to growing our food. Like, we all, you know, having that know-how and actually taking a step up and making that active role. So I'm going to leave this at that, but please help me share my cause and get this message out there. Either just in sharing it yourself, but you know, it would also help me grow this channel, increase the vibrations. I just want to like share awesomeness with everyone. So please like, share, subscribe if you're feeling my vibes. I had to throw in the rhyme time. But anyways, Nomadic Gypsy's Tarot, or Savagely Graceful. Love and light, people. I will see you soon.